Hey, good morning, everybody. We're Saturday morning. I got out a little bit after 10 o'clock today, hitting up some yard sales. Stopped raining here, finally. My son does have a baseball tournament today, so I'm going to try to get some yard selling in before we have to leave that if it doesn't get rained out. So, just went to a first yard sale, small yard sale, but he had 3 vintage cameras, and I love selling vintage cameras, right? So, he had a Kodak camera. I don't know what type of Kodak, but an old Kodak camera with a case. Had some junk on the case, but I should be able to get it off. Has the old light bulbs in there, that big round silver flash dealy in there, other attachments. So I think get it cleaned up with the case and everything. I should be able to do pretty good on that. And then he had another camera. I think it was Peralta. I'll have to look up the sold comps on that. If it's a Japanese camera, then it should go for a little bit more. So I got to look up the sold comps on that. But yeah, so we're going to do some yard selling today. I'll show you guys everything that I find. After that, I need to head out to Walmart to pick up some stuff. And then next door to Home Depot, I bought they had a good deal on a shelf and the totes that I like. So I'm adding another shelf to my storage with some more totes. I ordered 6 totes. They said they only have lids for 3 of them. I mean, I guess people take extra lids, or I don't know how exactly that happens. But they said they would just give me the lids once they got them in. I can just go back and get them. So I'm going to pick those up. And we're going to get that squared away this weekend. Give me some extra storage. I want to get to 500 listings or more by the end of summer. The more listings you have, the more sales you make. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That's all I have. I'm on my way to my next sale, and I'll show you guys what I end up finding. Okay, back in the car here. We just finished the yard selling. Really not many sales today. I think a lot of people postponed, maybe because of all the rain that we had yesterday and this morning. Went to a few, just found some few things. Went to one estate sale. This particular estate sale was going on yesterday, so the house was pretty well picked clean of any good stuff. I did find a few items, and we'll go over those. But I mean, really today, just found some average kind of odds and end things. But yeah, I'll go over them once I get them all home and packed out so we can see them. But I'm on my way out to Walmart now and Home Depot. I got to pick up my shelving and totes. Kind of excited about that. I want to get that set up this weekend. So this is probably one of my last big purchases, I guess you could say, to kind of help grow my business. There's one more big purchase that I want to get. But as far as like this goes, when I started this reselling stuff, I mean, again, I've been doing it for a long time, been selling on eBay since, I don't know, gosh, when I started driving, I was getting parts for my El Camino on eBay. So I was buying from eBay. I was selling some of my stuff, selling some of my parents' stuff when I was a kid on eBay. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it on and off since 2007. But this year, I really got motivated by a lot of people I watched on YouTube. And I thought, man, I can do that. I can start my own reselling gig. So, yeah, so I've been doing it now since really regularly this beginning of the year, February. And I really only put a little bit of my money into this. And if you're thinking about starting reselling, first of all, I highly recommend it. It's extremely fun. If you really enjoy the hunt, and if you really enjoy, the hustle, as they say, Lonnie from Shed Flips and John from Cincinnati Picker, they talk about the hustle gene. Like, do you have the hustle gene? Well, basically, is that, do you enjoy finding something for cheap and then flipping it, making a good money, selling it at market value or higher, maybe? I definitely think I have that. I mean, I just love doing it. It's the thrill of the hunt. It's the thrill of finding something like that and the next flip. But if you're thinking about starting reselling, I highly recommend it. I started with a low amount of money, maybe $50 or less of my own money. But then I also just started finding stuff around my house that I needed to sell. I started watching YouTubes and started to sell stuff that I like to sell, and then it just snowballed from there. And I just kept using the money that I made, and just, if I needed some more tables, if I needed this kind of supplies, if I needed racks, totes, whatever I needed, I used profit from what I made from reselling. And I'm at the point now to where I can pretty well stop buying stuff to expand my business, except for supplies and that kind of stuff, and really only spend on cost of goods. I'm at a good spot right now, so I'm pretty excited for the second half of this year to see how well I do, and hopefully it's going to keep getting bigger. So the next big purchase that I mentioned that I want to get is a thermal printer. So I just use my HP printer that I have at home, just a regular computer printer. I print out my labels on paper, I cut them out, and then I tape them on. It takes a lot of time to do that, and then you're going through a lot of tape. Thermal printers, there's no ink, there's nothing like that. There's just labels. You feed a label in, it prints on the label. You take the label, which is waterproof, basically. You put it on your package. Same thing that you see from like Amazon or whatever. So I want to get a thermal printer. I've been looking at some for a while now. I really want to get a thermal printer that is compatible Bluetooth with your phone or wireless with your phone. I pretty much post and print everything from my phone. I do a little bit from the computer, but mostly is from my phone. And there's a brother, I forgot the serial number of it or whatever, but there's one that I've been looking at. It's kind of expensive, over $300, but it does everything I need, and I could allow me to print from my phone. If I didn't want to do that, I could get a less expensive printer. Those Rollo printers are really nice, but it's only from computer. You can't print from the phone. And then Dymo. I have read that some people have figured out how to print from their phone with a Dymo printers, but it's not the end of the world. I could print out from the computer, but it's just so much more convenient. You're holding your phone. You can do it all through the eBay app. It's so easy. So yeah, that's it. So not to ramble on. Hope I didn't bore too many of you with this kind of stuff, but that's my plans. If you're a new reseller, go for it. There's plenty of people out there that have great videos. I'm trying to post videos regularly to give advice of what I like to do. But there's plenty of information out there, and there's plenty of people out there willing to help. So yeah, go for it. But yeah, after I'll pick up my stuff, I'll get home a little bit later, and I'll show you guys what I picked up from the yard sales. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, on my way home, this is just another one of my, here's my 2 cents worth of rant. Listen, I like Walmart just as much as everybody, for the most part. I go to Walmart for a few reasons. Convenience. They pretty much have almost everything. If there's something particular that I needed. This particular item was a chair, like those camping chairs that you fold up, maybe take, out somewhere to sit when you're camping, or I use them for my kids' baseball games. I needed a new chair. They had one, so I did the Walmart pickup, and this is like the third time that I've done online pickup. Like I said, this is the third time that I've done online pickup for Walmart. I've never done the grocery pickup. That's something I haven't ever done. I don't really shop at Walmart for groceries. Today I did, because I was picking up an item that they said was going to be ready at noon, that I called and they said was going to be ready by noon. One item. And then while I'm in the store, they said, there's been an issue. We're preparing your item. It's delayed. Listen, I know Walmart's got a lot of things going on. They got tons of people in that store. I know just my order is probably one of thousands that they got to fill. I completely understand that. Went to customer service, waited at customer service forever. Finally get somebody. Then the nice lady said, okay, call this number, and then I'm going to call them too. So now she's making me work, while I'm trying to find my item. Whatever. I don't care. At this point, I'm calling the number. I get online. I don't even know if she called anybody. They said, oh, it says your order's ready to go. Well, I never got the email notification. I never got the text notification. I went back on. It says it's still being prepared. I said, do I just need to go to the kiosk and pick it up? Yeah, that's where you need to go. Go to the kiosk. Type in my number to pick up the pick up my item. Guess what? It's not there, not ready or whatever. Associate will be with you momentarily. So I wait. It's the same thing that happened both other times that I did a pickup for an item. I had to wait for a long freaking time when I could have just got into the store and found the items myself and been out the door. So I'm waiting. Now I'm waiting for somebody to show up. Nobody shows up. Call the same number again. Oh, nobody's there? Yeah, somebody should be there. No, nobody's coming. Okay, so now they send a lady, oh, I'm just going to drop it off to you. Then the lady comes by, she drops it off. She was super nice. I was out the door. But, I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe you've had a different experience with Walmart pickup, but I have not had a good experience at all. Not yet. And I think if it worked the way it's supposed to work, I think it would be really awesome, really convenient, but no, not for me. It's like I've got a dark rain cloud following me every time I go into Walmart. That's my 2 cents. Okay, we're here Friday evening. Gonna pull a sale that I've made so far today. And it was this Bakugan. These little mini figures. This kit that I got at yard sale a couple weeks ago. Paid $2 for it. I'll open it up so you guys can see what's in here. But it is these with cards. It's these guys. These little mini figures here. They pop out like little robots when they're over the magnetic card. But I paid $2 for these and sold for $23.49 plus shipping. Okay, so we are back. It's Sunday afternoon after my son's baseball tournament this past weekend. Here's what sold this weekend. We've got this lot of Coca-Cola stuff. This isn't from the Coca-Cola lot that I just recently bought. This is from an old lot. But we got these barbecue set. This cook recipe here, cool recipes, sold for $11 plus shipping. Then I sold these cleats, soccer cleats. These are actually my daughter's. She never used them, grew out of them, one of those things. Sold these for $8 plus shipping. And then I sold another DVD VCR combo. Picked this up for $15 at Goodwill. It sold for $49.99 plus shipping. I sold this as is. I was able to test it. DVD slide works. Seemed like everything worked there. I wasn't so sure about the VCR side. I didn't feel comfortable listing it as fully, working order. So I just basically put that I tested a DVD slide, it powers on, and that's it. And I sold it as is for basically parts. So it's still sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Okay, real quick here, we'll go over what I had at the yard sales early Saturday morning. So I was able to get some vintage cameras from one of the first yard sales. So this one's pretty cool. An old Kodak camera. Looks in really, really good shape. And also has all of the, let's see if I can get my light in there. It's got some bulbs. It's got this big dome attachment. It's got different stuff in there. Plus the bag. The bag's got some gunk on it. I should be able to get that off, no problem. But I'm pretty excited about that. And then I got this Minolta camera, and I got to look up sold comps on that. It's got a really nice lens on it, case and everything. And then it's old Kodak over here. Old Kodaks, they don't go for too much, but it does have the case and everything, and it looks to be in pretty good shape. For all three of those cameras, he offered me $20. For whatever reason, I just took it. And you know how sometimes you just have those kind of brain lapse where I was thinking a price in my head, and what I wanted to do was offer him 15s, like, 5 for each camera, but I didn't. I just handed him a $20 bill, and I walked away. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? So kind of had a lapse in judgment on that one. Paid a little bit too much. I mean, not too bad, a little over $6 a camera. I should easily be able to make that back, but I did definitely have an opportunity to save some money, and I didn't. So, hey, mistakes happen. I'm not perfect. Then I went to some other yard sales, really didn't find anything, and then I went to an estate sale. The estate sale had the clapper in original box with styrofoam. I tried to pull this out. I can feel that it's in there, but it's in there so tight. I am not sure that it's ever been out of this box. Looks like it's been opened, but I don't know. I'll have to get it out there, see if it's been used or if it's broken or anything. But either way, clapper in the box. Found this old rap cassette tape, Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. I have to do some sold comps on this. Don't really know anything about it. Sometimes some of this old rap stuff can sell pretty well. Found a new John Wayne double DVD set. Still sealed, so that's pretty good. And then they also had one of these blank VHS tapes, still sealed. These can go pretty good. Sometimes you like to lot these up with like DVD VCR combo units, but yeah, so these are pretty good and they sell pretty good by themselves too. So I might just hang on to it for a little bit till I get another combo unit. So for the tape, this John Wayne and the clapper, $2. So that's a pretty good deal. Should have no problem making my money back on that. Hey, all right, that's all we have for today. Thanks for coming by the channel. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. I'll catch you around next time.